Hi everybody, it's Tana Barnes here, Barnes Fitness and Health. I hope you guys can see me okay. I actually, I've been coerced or told that I should start cooking and sharing what I cook. So one of my favorite foods is French fries. I absolutely love French fries. I can't help it. So I guess I'm going to share me making French fries. All right, so if you want to join me or if you want to check this video out later, whatever, it'll be here for you to do. So anyhow, you need some potatoes, right? Of course, and a bowl. I've got my bowl. All right. So I'll put you down here so you can see a little bit better. There we go. And I got my potatoes. I always use organic potatoes. Today I'm doing russets because that's all I have in the house. Sometimes I do reds, sometimes I do sweets. So with that being said, my potatoes are a little old. They're growing some eyeballs. All you have to do is push those off of there because I like to leave the skin on my potatoes. Okay. So make sure you have a cutting board and a good knife. I think I'm going to cook up probably about 6 potatoes. They're going to be medium-sized. I want to give them a good wash as well. Make sure you always start with clean potatoes. Okay. Turn here. There we go. Hello, hello. So I'm going to wash my potatoes. Just give them a really good rub. I don't like to scrub them, you know, because I don't want to scrub the skin off. Skin's healthy for you. It's got a lot of vitamins and minerals. And of course, organic potatoes are better. They do grow in the ground, so they, you know, are in our soil. If our soil's already contaminated, it does kind of get on the potato, but hopefully the organic ones, the soil is, you know, as clean as it can be. I usually purchase my potatoes from Sprouts or from Trader Joe's. Publix here in Georgia also has organic potatoes. They're not usually much more than regular, you know, non-organic. Sometimes you can buy one bag, get one free. So I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do 5 potatoes. Hope you guys enjoyed class today. Those of you that joined me. This is 6 potatoes. But I think I'm going to have to cut my bigger potato up a little bit. It's got a brown spot. So you want to make sure your potatoes are dry because they are kind of moist inside already anyway. All right. And I'm going to cook these in my air fryer. You can also cook them in the oven if you want. If I were to cook them in the oven, I'd cook them anywhere between 350 and 400. I have a gas oven, so it does cook a little bit differently than an electric oven. Alexa, kitchen lights on. There we go. See a little bit better now that I got some light. All right, see, big brown spot. So hopefully it's still good on some of it. We'll see. You always want to, if you do have a brown spot on a potato, before you cook it, you better smell it, because sometimes the smell will permeate the whole potato. I think that one will be okay. Probably cut just a little bit more of an edge off. There we go. Oop. All right, you guys, so you want to slice up your potatoes like French fries. I use a knife. It's just easier that way. Probably about, I guess that's probably about a 1/2 inch, maybe a little bit more. 1/2 inch slices. They're not going to be perfect, and that's okay too, you know, especially your corner pieces, right? So throw those in there. There we go. I think I saw Brad on here. Hi, Brad. Nice to have you on here. There we go. You can make them thicker if you want. I don't like them too thick. They take longer to cook that way, and sometimes I just can't wait. You can also peel them if you don't like the skins. I really like the skin. So now when I'm cooking sweet potatoes, you can eat the skins, but I prefer to take the skin off the sweet potato. All right. Gonna be some good frying. Got any, you know, if you have any like little pieces, corner pieces or whatever that don't look so great, cut that off, okay? I mean, unless you don't mind. Can't read. Here we go. Let's see. Love potatoes, yes. Oh, Brad, you're in the hospital? Ooh, I'm so sorry, man. I hope you get to feeling better. Thanks, Judy. Make some French fries, girl. Make some French fries. So much better than buying them at the store, you know? Store, I mean... well, store or fast food, right? Number one, you never know. I mean, my favorite French fries, honestly, are Chick-fil-A French fries. They're cooked in peanut oil. A lot of people can't eat peanuts. But I do love them. But if you don't eat them right away, they're gross. So, you know, what does that tell you? One nice thing about making French fries at home is that they reheat really well. So if I make a whole batch of them, then I save what I don't eat, which sometimes isn't, you know, I eat a lot. And I think about it, oh my God, I just ate like 3 potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. Anyway, if you don't eat them all, you just put them in the fridge and then get them back out. And how many ever you want with your meal, just put them back in the air fryer and warm them up. I actually warm them up on air fry. Some people would probably put them on reheat or bake or whatever, but I just warm them up on air fry because they warm up pretty fast and gives them a little bit of an extra crisp if they're, you know, soggy. I am not a chef, but I do cook a lot. And I definitely prefer to eat at home. You know, that way you know what you're eating. I have friends that eat out all the time, and, you know, I don't mind going out. It's nice sometimes, you know, to be waited on, but I much prefer to know what's in my food. Last one. I think we're going to have a couple of batches here. I should have had a bigger bowl. You guys doing anything for Valentine's this coming Monday or this weekend? Going out for a meal? Maybe we're gonna go do some sort of activity, go hike the mountain, or, you know. It was a beautiful day today. I was thinking how nice it would have been to be outside. I actually took a nap outside. It was gorgeous, nice and warm. Sat in my little recliner chair out there. All right, because I've got so many in here, I've got to get a bigger bowl so I can season them. So I'm going to go ahead and find myself a bigger bowl or a pan. It'll actually be easier to hook them up in here. Well, not cook them in here, but mix them in here, right? So I'm gonna make sure I got the oil and the seasoning on all of them. So one of my favorite things to cook with is avocado oil. I do not cook with olive oil. Olive oil to me is either a saute oil where you saute real lightly on a very low heat, or it's a raw food oil or raw oil. I put it on my salad raw, or I put it, you know, on pasta after the pasta's been cooked. I do not cook with olive oil. All right. It can turn into a trans fat if it's cooked too high, so I just don't take the risk. Avocado oil is great. It's actually more of a high heat oil. And then I also use coconut oil. So I actually have a big container from Costco, and I cook my eggs, my spinach, mushrooms, everything in my coconut oil. I don't use butter. I like butter, but I don't use a lot of butter. So not that butter's bad for you, but it is dairy, and I really try to stay away from dairy. Just personal choice. So I don't even measure it out. Just oil them up. It's probably maybe a little less than a quarter cup. And then sea salt, Himalayan. It's almost gone. I need to fill that up. Himalayan sea salt. Yummy. And you can put more salt on them a little later if, you know, they're not salty enough for you, but you don't want to over salt, of course. Me, I love oregano. I put oregano on everything. Oregano is an antiviral, if you didn't know. So, and that's not the only reason I use it. I just like the flavor of oregano. I think it's a delicious herb. And if I had fresh oregano, I'd probably use fresh oregano. Oregano, rosemary, you know, all those wonderful Italian herbs. Gotta love them, right? So, lots of oregano. And of course, cracked pepper. Good stuff, right? And then one of my favorites, garlic. Of course, you gotta have garlic. Garlic. Garlic is also an antiviral, and it boosts your immune system. Garlic is very good for you. And today, I did this with my sweet potato French fries last week or the week before. I had a cayenne. I really loved the bite of the cayenne. So I'm gonna add cayenne to my regular fries today. There we go. A little bit of cayenne pepper. Not too much though. You don't want it too spicy. Of course, if you don't like cayenne, you don't like things spicy, don't put it in there. There we go, perfect. So that was probably maybe a quarter of a teaspoon. Okay, maybe. All right, and get your fingers in there. Stir it all up. Ooh, yeah. It's easy peasy. This kind of food is easy. There we go. Looks good. Wash my hands. So once again, if your potatoes have eyes on them, it doesn't mean they're bad. You just got to pick those eyes off. Okay. All right. This is my pan that goes to my air fryer. So I'm just going to lay the fries out flat on there. I don't know if I'll be able to get them all on there. Like I said, I might have to do 2 batches. You don't want them piled high on the pan because you want the heat to be able to distribute evenly all over the potatoes. So I'm actually going to have to make 2 batches, and that's fine. Not a big deal. It doesn't take much time. And then they're absolutely delicious. All right. So I'm going to set my air fryer. You see, I put them on the pan. This is my air fryer right there. Slide them right in. And this is the Ninja, by the way. I'm gonna set this on air fry. Right now it's at 2 seconds. Okay, so let me set the time. I'm gonna time it for 15 minutes at 400. So I don't know if you can see me doing that. 15 minutes at 400 and press start. So it's gonna preheat, then as soon as it's preheated, it'll start cooking them. All right, I'll come back on when the fries are done. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me thumbs up if you liked it, and make yourself some French fries. French Fry Friday. All right, guys, take care.